Hello everyone, this is Melanin since 2000 and welcome to my channel. So I know you're looking at the screen like, what is this? But this is just a random household that I play. First off, before I forget, so this is the house, right? And it is by Vixella, and it is called the Cape Cod Family Home. But that's not what this video is about. This video is the first of a new series that I am starting, which I did put a poll on Twitter. I want to say last month, and people said that they wanted this. And that's a series that just kind of shows the different things that I do in my gameplay that makes it fun. I actually have not decided on a name for this series just yet. I've been having quite the issue with coming up with a name, so whatever shows up on the title is what I decided on. So this episode, the first, I have decided to start with shopping. And I know you're kind of like, let me pause this. I know you're kind of like, okay, don't we all shop in the game? Like we go to retail stores. Yes, you might, but this is a tad bit different. So I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times when you play, say for instance, I don't even know, I don't play them often, Mariella. Say it's Mariella's birthday, right? And you want to get her a gift. What do? For the most part, you probably go up here, you go to build mode, which is really by build mode. You probably go to toys. You say, oh, look, it'd be cute if we buy her a stuffed animal. So you buy the stuffed animal, 45 bucks, great. Or you say, oh, this little, what? I don't know, toy box. Maybe she needs a toy box. Oh, we should get her a toy box. Great, boom. There goes your gift, right? So to me, and actually let me just remove that. To me, while that is okay, it's not as fun. And I like a little more realism in my game. So when there are holidays and birthdays and when my Sims want new things, I like to actually go shopping for them. And how I do that is I put down lots, some of them I make myself, of stores. And so what I'm going to show you is just a little bit of what I do. We're going to go to the store, and here is Kingston. He's actually her adopted son, I believe. Yeah, I think that's her adopted son. But anyway, let's go travel to the store that I made, and we're going to take Bethany, which is her other daughter, and Mariella with her. So here we are. We're at this little makeshift store that I made, and actually it's owned by Bob and Eliza Pancakes. And here is Alice. You know what, guys? This is crazy. So check this out. I made Alice Lewis an employee, and she's actually coming as an employee. I thought that someone had previously told me that it actually just makes random employees. Maybe it makes random ones if you don't have enough. So like I didn't pick him or him. So they added him. She only has one employee as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, that's cool. Anyway, squirrel moment. So here's a store that I made. So let's just assume that maybe it's, what's his name? Maybe Kingston is having a graduation or a birthday. Maybe Mariella, just had a birthday. Or maybe she just got an A. Imagine that. Say she just got an A. She didn't, because I think this girl still at a C. Let me check. Yeah, she's at a C. But say she just got an A, and you as a parent said, if you get an A, I'll take you to get some toys. Whatever you want to do, whether it be Love Day, Winterfest, birthday, graduation, just whatever the occasion, this is something that you can do. So here's a little store I made. And so we're going to focus on this half of the store for this part of the video, okay? So here I just randomly put, oh, and Bob and Eliza are here. Okay, cool. I randomly put a few things. So we have a toy chest. This is the, what you call it? The video game box. This is a cork board. We have a frog, some perfume, some cologne, bubbles, toys, a void critter thing. We have a decorative egg, a butterfly. So you can see we have a lot of stuff. We have some, ceramic animals. This is a light. We have some pictures, animals, basketball. So TV, the cute little kid TV. So I just went through and thought, what types of things, would you probably get for someone as a gift, or, if you're shopping for something, what would you get? And so those are just some of the things I chose. So I like to, for instance, let's just say it's a pet store, and maybe you go into I guess build buy mode. And if you're gonna make the shop yourself, what you might need to know is if you do Control-Shift-C, and then up here, if you type in bb dot show hidden objects, and then I think it's on. Yeah, if I'll put it up on the screen. But either way, if you do that, there are things like collectibles that'll show up in build buy mode. That's like I can't go into right now because I'm not on their shop. But when you go into that, it'll show you things that are like collectibles that you normally wouldn't be able to buy, but it'll let you buy them. So yeah, so say it's an animal shop and say she's like, Mommy, Daddy, I want a butterfly, So you can take her to the shop and she can look around, and you can have her walk around the store and see what her reaction is. So let's have her kind of go here. And you can get as intricate as you want. And some people are extra, some people aren't. But you can have her, if you have the whole store full of them, you can have her walk around. And let's just say she was walking around the store and she stopped in front of this one, the Jezebel butterfly. And you can say, okay, well, that's the one she wants. So she's going to click on it and you can say buy item. Now, you can say you don't want the kid to buy it, so you can have Mommy come over here and don't mind that glitch. And look, she's excited. And so now she has the butterfly. So the butterfly is in her inventory and now she can take that home. But say she wasn't with us, and say Mommy, so Serenity was like, we went to the store and she really loved this little pink panda lamp. So you can buy that item. Or maybe, she loves void critters. So maybe Mommy's like, okay, let me go get the void critter. And what else, y'all? Oh, what about little Bethany? Like, say little Bethany wants this little table, so 400. I think this is on a normal markup. So say she wants this, so Mommy can go buy that. So say you have a toy store. So this one was maybe in a toy store. Maybe she had a son. So let's say Kingston is into basketball. So maybe she wants to buy Kingston a basketball. You guys get the point, right? You see a new knife set. Maybe you want to get Mom, or Dad a new knife set. Whatever the thing is, that's what you can do. Or say, for instance, with the cork board, say Mariella just started collecting postcards. So you can go over here and say, well, let's get Mariella the cork board. My game is like glitching. People just transporting. Anyway, yeah. So basically, that's kind of what you can do. So now we're gonna head home and see kind of like how it works out. Okay, so we are back home and everybody's kind of going their own stinking way. Okay, but anyway, let's start with Mariella. So now with Mariella, we're back home, and as you can see in her inventory, she has her butterfly that she got. So we could, go upstairs and say she wants it next to her bed. So she's happy, she's proud, her butterfly, is now there. However, let's say we decide that Mom was going to buy it, right? So I just put it into Serenity's her inventory. So now you have it here. Well, maybe Marielle, like I said, wasn't with her. Where the heck did Marielle go? Oh, I'm like, where did y'all go? And let's say it was her birthday, and so you want to give her a gift. So pretty much anything that could be in your inventory can be given as a gift. So we're going to go to friendly. We're going to give gift. Friendly gift. We're going to find the butterfly. There it is. So the Jezebel butterfly. And so now Mom is going to come give her the butterfly that she went to buy for her birthday. Yay! She's like, wow, I love it, Mom. Yeah. Oh, and look, I've never seen that. It actually even showed up in her bubble. So now she became really good friends with her for getting her gift, and we'll go over here, and there it is. It's in her inventory. So something like that, to me is just a lot more fun than just going to build by mode and plopping it down. And if you also look, the only other thing in her inventory that she bought is the void critter. So she can also give that as a gift. However, everything else that was bought is going to be in the family inventory. So the corkboard, the basketball, this thing. So keep in mind that when you do these things, you have to know which items can actually be given as a gift and which have to kind of stay within the household. So for instance, say mom just went, she picked this lamp out, she bought it. Okay, you got home, now it's in your inventory and you can put it up here, next to her bed. So same thing, Kingston, we can go, I think this is his room over here. Basketball, so we're gonna put the basketball somewhere that actually fits. I don't have move objects on. There we go. I don't really care. Put it there, whatever. That right there is the first one as far as shopping is concerned that I wanted to show you guys. So for that first one, that was kind of an in-house thing, right? But from a from a, I guess, out of the house standpoint, you can do this as well and it works. So who's she talking to? Oh, she's talking to Morgan. Y'all are nasty. And who is this with no shirt on? I don't know. But anyway, so we have, not Morgan, Mora. So we have Mora here, right? So let's give Mora, so say Mora is our cousin, aunt, sister-in-law, whatever you want to call it. Let's do gift, friendly gift. Let's just say she loves void critters. We know she can't play, but let's just say she loves void critters. So we're going to give her this Campos void critter. So she gives that gift to her. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. Does she love it? Yes, she loves it. Okay. So I've switched over to Mora, and you saw we gave her the Campos void critter, right? So now that we're on Mora, let's go to her inventory. Oh, shoot, look what's here. So it actually gave it to her. So this is the perfect way, for instance, if, your sim has a, grandchild, a niece, a nephew, just anybody else, when it comes to kids, but, sister, brother, whatever. If there's something that is in their inventory that can be given, you can actually give gifts to them. So say, the grandchild just aged up to a teen. So maybe you go over to their house and you give them a friendly gift. And for me, I'd probably give it to them and then switch over to their household and place it where it needs to be placed. If it's something that needs to be placed somewhere, it's just more fun that way. I don't know. It may seem like a lot, but I get more enjoyment out of the game. It doesn't feel like I'm just, going through the motions of just buying stuff and not really collecting. When you give gifts, especially if they like the gift, you actually get a relationship boost. So it just adds a whole lot more to the game from a dynamic standpoint. So we're back to the family home, and just one note to make, you can do this for, I guess, household items as well. Let me turn on this thinking auto lights. No, oh my gosh. Turn on all lights. There we go. So you can do this from an automatic household standpoint. If you're not a person that wants to spend the time to make the stores, now mind you, if you spend the time one time, then you can save it as a lot or as a room, and you can just kind of place them on a big lot if you want to. But if you don't want to do that, go to the gallery. There are people that have stores that sometimes I may download a store, and if I want to tweak a couple of things and add different items that my sim may want, I'll do that. So it takes the pressure off of me. It's less work, but I still get to do what I want to do. Get it? So like, for instance, say they want a washer, machine, and dryer because they don't have one, put some in there. If they want counters, in one save, I actually had, a bunch of counters that were there, and to not make it go crazy, I had one type of each counter. And then like, I just went and had my sim go and I looked at all the counters and I picked a counter and then like bought that one, but then went home and changed it. I don't know. It's a lot. I know, but it's fun. But anyway, so on to my second kind of like shopping thing that you can do. So let's say Kingston wants to upgrade this washing machine, okay? So he goes to upgrade. Let's say he doesn't want it to be loud. He wants to do whisper quiet. Well, look, it says Kingston is missing some required items. I need one common part, one electric part, and one kitchen part. He doesn't have it. Now in this game, it is super annoying. To get those stinking parts, stuff has to break, you have to fix it, and then you have to scavenge through it, and then you have to get the parts. That, to me, that's just not real life, y'all. And then sometimes you have to call a repairman. Well, maybe I don't want to call a repairman, and I want to do it myself. Say my sim is handy. Now, Kingston, I cheated up his skills so that I can do this. But, Kingston, he wants to do it himself. He has level 10 handiness skills, and he wants to upgrade this washer and dryer himself. So, what do you normally do in real life? You go to the store for parts, right? Home Depot, or I don't know. I don't repair nothing. But you go to wherever it is that has what you need to upgrade and repair whatever it is. and do it yourself. So let's go to the store. So we are back to Eliza and Bob's shop, and how convenient. Look, there's a makeshift, very sparse and minimal part shop here. Now, I actually made a hardware store that is like fully decked out. It has not just, there's four of these. Some of these things that you have to upgrade need two, three, four parts. So it would be kind of bad if someone bought them all, but my shop has like a bunch of each of these parts all over it. So I'm very, I don't say skeptical, but I don't think I could build, so I haven't put it on the gallery. But if you guys want me to, let me know and I can. And goodness gracious, lady, what are you doing? But yeah, so just let me know. But anyway, so to get these parts, they're not in buy build mode. So that whole show hidden objects thing that I showed before, if you want to put those in your shop, I don't know if someone on the gallery has one with them in it. I don't know if these transfer over in a gallery. I just don't know. But it works if you're just doing it for yourself. But you can do this. So we know that he needs the different parts. So he needs a common. So this is a common upgrade part. So you can buy one of these. This one is plumbing. He didn't need plumbing part. He needed a kitchen. Yes, he definitely needed a kitchen for 112 bucks. And then an electronic upgrade part. So we're going to hope nobody buys all of this. So he's going and he's buying all the parts that he needs. And say actually, he needs some to level up his handyman skill. He doesn't because he's level 10, but let's just say, well, I also put, and it's also in my build as well, the handy book. So this is level 1, level 2, and level 3. So let's say he's finished level 1, so he needs level 2 to work on it. So he's going to go ahead and buy level 2 so that he can start working on that. Good. So now if you look at his inventory, we have all the parts and we have the book that he needs. So now he can go home and do what he needs to do. All right. So now Kingston is home. And let's go to, let me put these walls. Yeah. So now when we go here and we go to upgrade, oh, look, now we have all the parts. So now he can go upgrade the washer and dryer the way he needs to do. Now, y'all just, isn't that just more realistic? Like, I don't know about y'all, but to me, that's just a lot more realistic. It's a lot more fun to be able to do it that way. All right, so one last part that I want to show you guys very quickly is, as you see in Kingston's room, he had that video production station. So he's made this track here. He named it Say Everything, okay? It's unreleased, it's outstanding. So one thing that, I discovered when Get Famous for, and you do need to get famous for this little piece, so I'll just give that disclaimer. But one thing that I learned is these are giftable as well, and they actually stick with the person. So let's just say Kingston made this and it was for his little booth. So Say Everything is a love, and look, it says emotions, love, pop. Yes. So let's just say it's just everything that he wanted to say to his love, how much he loves her, misses her, appreciates her, and wants to spend the rest of his life with her. Well, he can actually gift this to her, and it would be in her inventory, and she could actually listen to it. So say you have multiple sims that you control and you want them to be able to do that. Say a husband is a video producer or music producer, and he makes a song and wants to give it to his wife, and then she wants to go play it, because as you can see, it's in the inventory. Do I have a radio actually to even show you guys? I don't, so let me put one down. Okay, so I put the the radio down here. So if you click on it, you can say play track. And then he has that one track, so you can click on it. And now once let's just have him stop doing the upgrade. And now he can actually play this track. So I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. It's very low. But yes, you see it's playing. So now he's actually listening to the track that he made. So imagine if a husband gave it to a wife, or a wife to a husband, girlfriend, whatever, friends gave it to each other. You gave it a gift. Say he made about 6 tracks, and say he wanted to give it to 2 of his best friends and his girlfriend, and then give one to his parents. I play multiple households to where I could have like the mom and dad in one house that still has a sibling, and then the 3 siblings in 3 different households, and then maybe the mother-in-law and the father-in-law in different households. So for me, that is very dynamic because I can have them really interact with each other. And when I go to play one family, I have gifts in their inventory that another family member gave them when I was playing that household. So It's just a lot of fun, guys. One disclaimer I do want to make about the retail store: I have not tried it. I don't know, but as far as restocking is concerned, I don't know. So if we go back to the store, I don't know if those parts or gifts that we bought will be restocked, or if I actually have to like go back to the store and restock them myself. I don't know. I don't really care. But if I need to do it, I'll do it. I don't do it that often in one store for it to make a big difference. But that's the one disclaimer I will make, is that I do not know. So anyway, guys, I know it was a lot, and I hope you guys got a lot from it. A lot of people like to say how boring their gameplay is, and they don't know what to do to make it a little bit more fun. And this is just one way that I play that makes it much more fun for me. It makes it more realistic. It feels more personal. A lot of interactions help build relationship between the Sims, and I just think that it makes it better. So let me know what you guys think. Do you do this as well? Do you do this for other things? Let us know, because we can all use some new ideas for our games, right? Right. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will talk to you later. Bye.